Greetings, crew members. We're back with episode 3 of Tamara Plays Dragon Age Origins. Yeah. I'm Chris.
And I'm Tamara.
And Tamara is currently having the time of her life playing this game for the first time on PC. Only had it on the PS3, but played it a lot on the PS3. You're a fan, I could, if you've never watched this show before or any of our network, know that Tamara is a kind of a big fan of the Dragon Age
Kind
franchise.
of a little bit, yes. First game I ever finished from start to end all by myself.
And also, if this is the first video you're watching, you can check out parts 1 and 2 in the playlist above. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are a subscriber, we love you and thank you for continuing to support us. But today, we are off on the main adventure.
Yes.
Yes, it's time to finally get past prologues and openings and branching narratives and just get on with it.
And we got our dog, and we got Alistair back there.
Yeah,
and
we've got to call to Banners,
gather my party
armies.
and venture forth. We're gonna go to Lothering.
Yeah, we got to confront a traitorous son of a bitch first, too.
Well, not first. Along the way. Lothering, a small town just off the Imperial Highway at the edge of the hinterlands.
Does this Ferelden map pretty much stay unchanged in
basically,
position?
yeah.
I don't think they adjusted.
Yeah, essentially.
This series has something that's kind of unique amongst these fantasy series in that it is a self-contained story that takes place probably within 20 to 30 years. Most of that's flash forwards in Dragon Age 2.
We must rebuild what was lost
right?
in Ostergard, and quickly.
Oh, it's Logain. It's the traitorous son of a bitch himself. And his pretty daughter.
State if we let them. We must defeat
Who definitely looks like her mom.
Usually with this franchise, or these fantasy franchises, each installment is hundreds of years apart.
Nope. This one, the characters are basically the same.
You have
they show up.
That guy's got your dad's shirt. Must have been a popular. Oh my God! So many people are wearing your dad's shirt.
I know.
He was a trendsetter.
I know.
Or he just followed the fashion.
Lost at Ostergard.
Yeah.
Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Uh-oh. Saying Logain might not be a hero?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You sit on a pauldron of lies.
Been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne. And neither will any of you.
The Bannerlord will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Oh, damn. Okay, well.
Van Tegan, please.
Your Majesty. Your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Oh, shit! Yeah. It's a good cutscene.
You were present for none of it. That's another unique example that you don't really see much of later games. Later games, you don't really see cutscenes that happen not in the presence of your character.
Yeah. It's like a holdover from old gaming, where you have to show what the bad guy was doing.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those...
I remember these guys.
I suppose.
Oh, you do?
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach
I usually just ended up killing him every time.
Any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
We all looked armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik.
One of us is a dog that literally is armed at all times. It's his mouth.
I was just about to say it would subvert it if you gave these guys money and they were like, oh, thank God we can eat. But then I remember that's literally something BioWare already did in Knights of the Old Republic. When you're going down to the bottom level of Taurus, and the first thing that happens is those guys hold you up for a toll, and if you just give it to them, they're like, we can eat tonight, awesome. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, giving them money was the right thing to do.
You're toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you.
Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Forget it. I'm not
Well, I
paying.
can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your vaults then. Those are the rules.
Try it, buddy.
Intimidate. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden? You can certainly try. Fine, here's 10 silvers. Just let me
Try
buy.
intimidating.
I'm going to try intimidating him. My strength's not very high, but maybe with my Babari and Alistair to back me up. Like, sorry, Morgan, but you don't look very intimidating. You are, but you don't look it.
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty.
All right,
on
well,
you, I found.
you're the one who's
That
going
was
to
the
die.
wrong thing to say, I guess.
Warden's good. I mean, really good. Good enough to kill a king.
You have a point.
Oh,
Let's
look,
forget
they
about
did
it.
forget.
We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Persuade, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
Try it.
You don't say.
He's really good.
This is like a Monty Python.
All we've collected today.
An excellent donation. Thank
Then take it.
you.
Do enjoy your
Cold.
stay in Lothering and all that.
That was good rolls. That was some good rolls.
And nobody liked or disliked it? Amazing. Yeah. Oh, but look.
Did you get some negative karma?
No, I didn't, because neither of my companions cared. So, like, sweet.
Right, so the good-bad system in this is mostly based on what your companions perceive of you, right?
My inventory's full. Shit. Got too many fat stacks. Oh, because I stole from them. Oh, well, I'll kill you anyway. You are bandits. Oh, uh-oh. Yep.
It's really crashing, eh?
Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna re-steal from these guys. We because it froze and crashed. We
Yeah,
had
our
to
game
redo it
crashed
all.
again.
So I'm just gonna re-steal from these guys because fuck those guys. Bloop.
Inventory full, though.
Exhaust our supplies.
We're gonna kill you with magic.
I'm gonna kill them with stuff that's way more fun than that.
Begin the onslaught.
5.
Okay, done with you now.
Quick pause. You drink. And you drink. Nope. I want to drink, not the thing. Did you drink, buddy? No, you didn't.
Drink your potion. Drink it. It tastes like cherry soda.
I'm pressing the wrong one.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
You picked the wrong target. Get by, you're a criminal. This shoddy operation is pathetic. I could do better. Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
I want some questions answered. I'm turning you into the authorities. You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. Hand over everything you've stolen, then start running and don't come back. I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly.
So you're a
There aren't
douche.
soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
You killed that Templar. What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tern Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Do you have a family?
Have you heard of any survivors from the
A
battle?
couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king.
Yeah, these
during
guys
the Darkspawn
suck.
Fight. got
You
him
should
and
say like I could
themselves
use some
killed.
soldiers, like try to recruit
Turn
them to be
Logan
just
pulled
foot
out.
soldiers.
It doesn't
in the
work.
war.
They just
First
fight
thing
you.
he's doing is he's putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Done asking
Well, then
questions.
Let me go.
Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought.
We're gonna leave you destitute with nothing. It's like
Um,
a death sentence.
I'm
Give me
turning
your
you into the
clothes, too.
authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Fine. You know what? Start running and don't come back.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Bye. I like how they just run off. That's really cool. That's so old school RPG. That view mode.
As you say.
Yeah, I'm into it.
It reminds me also of like Fallout 1 and 2.
All right. Now that we've gotten rid of those fucks, let's get back to the inventory management time.
Oh lord.
Gloves he's wearing are better. Gloves he's wearing are the same as those gloves. He's wearing better shoes. Oh, wait. Chainmail boots. Oh, these chainmail boots are actually better. All right. So.
Well, that was fun.
I cleared out some space. I had enough space to get those things.
Uh,
So now. Oh. Ooh.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Aw.
sounds like such a
So you
nice
have
place.
finally decided to
Lothering.
rejoin us, have you? Falling on your
This
blade
is where the
of
Hawk
grief
family
seems like
lives.
too much
Oh yeah.
trouble.
Well
Yeah.
lived.
No,
Am I being
lives.
upset so hard to
It hasn't been
understand?
destroyed
Have you
yet,
never
which
learned
means
yeah,
they're
it's
not
a
on the
point
run
in
yet.
to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Or ask. Is it just before or just after? I'm not sure if it's just before or just after. What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Naval gazing.
I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Oh, he hit a nerve
I
there.
thought we should talk about
Sorry,
where
I'm
we
just
intend
watching
to
this
go
pigeon
first.
on our balcony, and I'm like, stay away from my dill.
Is he going for the dill?
He's loitering around it. He's
Fucking
loitering around my
pigeon.
dill.
Don't eat that dill. That's his precious dill.
That dill just started coming up.
And it's already like a couple inches high. Okay, I'll figure it out. Let's just get going. I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive. We should try and use these treaties, I assume. We need to hear some news before we can decide. You have some thoughts to that point, Alistair? All right, let's hear what he has to say. You have some thoughts
Yeah.
to that point, Alistair?
This should be good.
Come on,
I
Alistair,
think
if you're so
what
smart, why
Flemeth
aren't you in
suggested
charge?
Is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Daily Shells,
He's still going to tell us all
Wolves of
about it because he
Orzammar,
has
and
to
the
assume that
Circle
we
of
don't
Magi.
know what we're
I
talking
also
about.
still
Yeah,
think
he
that
over-explains
Arlene is our
stuff.
best bet for
An
help.
apostate,
We might
a
even
mage
want to
who
go
is on
first.
the run from the chantry.
Then we need to find these people. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens? Why are you leaving it up to me? What do you think we should do, Morrigan? I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. I'm going to say, is there a way to contact the other Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
That matters in this universe.
Yeah. Not like later Game of Thrones.
Yes, that was the dig I was making. Why are you leaving it up to me? What do you think we should do, Morrigan? I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. Then we need to find these people. I'm going to say then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions.
Would you like a Netflix or HBO style show, Game of Thrones style show about Dragon Age?
Oh, don't tease me. But also, there would be so much elf racism. And, like...
Characters you like would be murdered. And
Yeah, like, they'd probably kill Alistair. Because they're like, oh, we're going to choose the terrible ending for him instead of making him king. Which I always make him king, so it wouldn't be... Hashtag not my Dragon Age. We don't need any more directions. Where do we find Arl Eamon? Where do we find the Daily Shelves, the Dwarves, the Circle of Magi, or where would Loghain be exactly? I say, where would Logain be? Just out of curiosity.
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
They
That
should
will
just.
be at their tower on Lake Kallenhard to the
I
north.
should just.
No, I was gonna say
We'll
if
be
they did a
looking for the
television
first
show, they should just do
enchanter.
it about
Whoever that is.
the blight before this one that everybody.
Oh, the
talks
last
about.
blight? Yeah.
Yeah, and you could see you can
I think
cast
that's-
like a young Flemeth.
No, I don't know how old Flemeth's current body is. I don't need any more directions. Where do we find Arl Eamon? This is the guy you want me to go
He'll
to.
be at the Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of
Oh,
Ferelden,
Bobby, it's
next to the
okay.
mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone
He's
will
upset
be
about
able
the
to tell us
inventory
where he is.
management too.
Where do we find the Dalish elves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading
Oh no, I
west into
clicked the wrong
Frostback
one. I clicked
Mountains,
where
which
the
won't be
dwarves.
easy.
That's fine.
Now where do we find the Dalish elves?
If we head eastward towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Where do you think we should go, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Logain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
I mean, you got a
Yes,
point,
he
but
certainly
like
wouldn't
it's
see that coming,
Denerim.
and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
See, I'm not doing all of the possible questions. I'm doing very good. Tell me I'm doing good.
You're doing great. You're doing great. You've done it before. You've crawled over every inch of this game, so you don't need to do a 100% everything run. Plus, like, there's a lot of extraneous information. I don't need to know about
Stop
the
looking at me,
social
Bungle.
economy of
I have nothing you
Lothering.
want.
Oh, no. Lothering isn't gonna...
Why do you keep staring at me so?
Oh, she's
you
talking to the
three-witted
dog.
beast. Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
Aw.
Just
I
pet the
enjoy
dog.
company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves.
Aw.
And he persists. Maddening.
Aw. He's
There's
a
no
good
pet
dog.
animation, though, so they don't.
He's a good dog.
If this were remade today...
I would be
hint,
able to
hint,
pet him all
EA,
day.
Hint, hint, BioWare, look at your fucking Mass Effect Legendary Edition sales numbers. Hint, hint. They would put in an actual petting animation.
Yeah. You better let me pet him in the remaster that you're definitely going to do, right?
So I was thinking about something about Alistair
how
earlier,
smart
and I think
Mabari
now's as good a time
supposed
as
to
any
be
to talk
anyway.
about it, because you've been talking to him a
think we
lot.
understand everything you
You were telling me about Alistair's backstory, right? His mom was a Grey Warden.
So? You could
Yes,
just be
his
listening
mom
to
is a
another
Grey
voice.
Warden
You could be
who
nothing more honest than that.
slept with King Merrick while they were
Hey,
in...
now. There's
Oh.
nothing saying that a
Yeah,
moron
see,
can't be
my
cute
dog
and
doesn't like it
adorable.
when you call him a moron.
Who's the cute
But
and adorable puppy?
Her pregnancy with Alistair cured her
Ignorance is
of
bliss, isn't
the
it?
joining, right?
That's what the Chantry kept telling
Completely.
me.
Like, both she has no sense of the Darkspawn anymore, but she's also not going to go insane and die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So I was thinking about that. The Grey Wardens knew that was a thing. Like, if they knew... Like, first off...
You
if
mean
she's-
from the joining, if they knew that was a thing? Or, because they do know it's a thing. Basically, the second they join, they tell them.
No, I mean, like, if they knew that pregnancy cured it, right?
Oh, yeah.
They would
Except
have...
the problem is, I want to point out that her pregnancy is like a surprise. Like, she did not expect to get pregnant. And in fact, Alistair says at some point, because when you're talking about how he has to get married and have kids in order to be king of Ferelden, he says that the only Grey Wardens that he's ever met who have kids had them before they became
Well, what
Grey
I was going to
Wardens.
say was the Grey Wardens, if they knew that, they'd go one of two ways with it. One, which seems like my conspiracy theory is what they actually did, is they find that devalues the joining, and that would lessen the commitment of their warriors to the cause. So they intentionally hide that by not getting as many women Grey Wardens, and intentionally excluding women from the Grey Wardens, as Alistair has said. He said, in my lifetime, there hasn't really been many female Grey Wardens, right?
There hasn't been many, but that doesn't mean there haven't been any.
Yeah,
and
but there are very few examples of them.
And they're probably still having sex with their husbands if they have husbands, or having sex with other Grey Wardens.
The other way they would do it is, hey, Grey Wardens can only be women. And then when you come to the end of your service, you have an understanding that you need to get pregnant or die.
Well, then that means that all of your Grey Wardens, basically leave the service at, 40 anyway, right?
Well, wouldn't they leave the service at 40 anyway once they start hearing the call and go to the deep roads?
Right, but,
It's like
I'm
it's
living
Judge
to
Dredd.
have a baby, and what if they don't want to have a baby? What if they're just
then
no,
they can die. Well, I mean, they have that understanding.
They can die!
The whole point is they have that understanding when they join the Grey Wardens.
Oh,
so
Chris.
they know the commitment.
Someone's gonna take that soundbite, make your life really difficult one day.
That was
That's not a great soundbite.
What if the women don't have children? Then they can die.
They can die.
That's a real Ben Shapiro thing to say. No, but what if they restructured it around that?
I mean, that could be interesting, but
And then you have all these warrior women who are pregnant.
Needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Excuse me, sir. I handled your bandit
Multi-generational Grey Wardens too.
Who's this guy? Just a farm.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
Mind your own business. What makes you think that? I'd say is heavily armed and covered in blood.
Yeah, my dog is currently coated in blood.
Yeah, just traveling through.
No room here for any more outsiders.
Okay. Fucking rude. I have some questions.
I'm gonna answer them.
All right.
I will though, because that's how this game works.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn.
Yeah, well...
Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of the village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yeah, I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian's will be glad,
That's
though.
not...
He's been offering a reward for anyone who'd run
You're an asshole! What kind of messed up country would turn away refugees?
Don't let me stop you.
See, on the one hand, I'm playing a good person, but on the other hand, I really want to stab that guy in the face. Weird, huh? Oh, he's driving off the blighted refugees. Okay. Asshole.
You're so bitter.
I heard those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
See, she's happy I got rid of the bandits. Alright, let's go into Lothering. Hello, sir.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
That's Fenris's voice! That's Fenris from Game 2. That's his voice.
So they kept...
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Maybe that is Fenris.
He also did a whole lot of... No, it provably is Fenris.
No, I mean the same character?
No, it's not the same character. No. Fenris, a Templar, no. He's a slave.
Yeah.
So, close to a Templar, but no. But he's also a whole bunch of NPC voices in Skyrim.
Cool.
That same voice actor. So you can hear him in Skyrim.
See the guy that is like, you don't get to the Cloud District very often.
No, I think he's the arrow to the knee guy.
I think I took an arrow to the knee. Yeah.
He's not that thick accented one. He basically does this one voice.
I think it's probably like some of the shopkeeps.
What do you mean?
Refugees streaming from the south for the last 2
Your
days.
eyes are terrifying.
Chantry and tavern are full to
Just the
bursting.
little lights of your
There simply
eyes.
isn't enough
I wonder if
Makes you
there's
look
no
like a
face
robot.
under there, like from a model standpoint. If it is actually just his eyes.
Oh,
floating in
probably.
blackness.
Yeah. I doubt that helmet comes off. Simply isn't enough food to... Yeah, he's basically saying fuck off. Thanks for the warning.
Wherever you might go.
Okay. You're a jerk, too. Jeez. Lothering's pretty fucking,
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
No, sorry, bud. It is not.
There'll just be more bandits as soon as you leave.
Alright, well, then maybe you should fucking go.
Greetings to you, milady.
Mm.
If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
Aw, look at this cute little elven family. What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering. That the Terran would bring his soldiers here.
Nope.
The bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb.
Oh.
Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
Yeah, man. I met those bandits and drove them off.
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Oh, I cleared that place out. No, wait, come back. I can give you money. I took it all. No.
I took it all, yeah. You should have left it all.
Well.
Was there pet lamb in there?
No. No. Definitely was not a pet lamb in there.
I'm a lammy.
No! Don't do the lavey-wavy dance. Take all. Uh-oh. What's up, kid? What's wrong? Oh, he's got cute little red hair. Aw.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
It's not me, is it?
Tall, and she has red hair.
Oh.
We live on a big farmhold.
Oh. Your mom's definitely gonna be dead.
With swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did.
Oh.
She said she'd be right behind me.
Look, a future Templar.
Waiting, and I couldn't believe her.
Yeah.
We're gonna take him in. We're gonna raise him up
How
right.
would you feel about being a Grey Warden? Here, drink this blood.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Yeah, this is a future Templar. I don't think she's coming, child.
Why not?
Leave
me here.
She's not. I don't think she meant to leave you.
But she must be coming.
You gotta tell this kid her mom's dead. Very bluntly.
You can't stand here forever. What if she doesn't show?
I don't know. Maybe I should go home and look for her.
No, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Then what should I do? I have nowhere to go. And I'm hungry.
Go to the chantry, child.
Yes, well,
Someone
good
will
luck
look
with
after
that.
you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother.
No, don't. You shouldn't go look for her. No, kid, no. Oh, god damn it.
I just told her her mom was dead.
I'm
You're
sorry.
trying to break it to her nicely, but like she's not picking up what you're putting down.
He, first of all.
Oh, he? That was a he?
Yeah,
I thought it was
that
her.
was a little boy.
Sorry for misgendering that NPC.
Well, you should be sorry. Okay. I need to find a guy who sells stuff.
Charters are still operating.
Isn't there that dude who like gouges everybody?
Yeah, I gotta find him though.
Knights have come through here searching for some holy artifact. Not one of them stopped to help.
Oh, I bet it's that crowd of people.
Back off. I
Yep.
have the right to
There we
charge
go.
my wish.
Found him.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Yeah.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you? Get rid of the tiny part and I'll consider it. Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers? And solve this yourselves. I'm not getting involved. I'm gonna go. Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
What?
The nerve of these people.
You're not supposed to admit it.
Charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need.
Wow.
Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his
See,
shoes.
you see why
Give
I
them a
don't like
chance.
her as a
I have
person.
limited supply.
I love her as a character. She's great. She's really well written.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger,
Mhm.
I'm 100 silvers.
Ooh,
Try this
100
rabble,
silvers.
Starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing
It's a
more.
lot. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Yeah, I'm not really here for capitalists, so sorry.
100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Solve this yourselves. I'm not getting involved. Fair enough. Time to go, priest. Persuade. Think you can compromise and still make a profit? No. Intimidate. Lower your prices or lose your goods. 5. Then go if that's what you wish. I'm gonna go. I think you can compromise and still make a profit.
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Yeah.
Fine,
Fuck.
done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally.
Called out.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the
Yes.
nature watch over your path.
Persuasive. Yeah. I'm just gonna take this. Yep, that's mine. And I'm gonna take this. Oh shit, that's mine too. Oh, inventory's full. It's fine. I'll just sell my stuff to you and then steal your stuff. Merchant.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something.
Actually,
Yay, more
I am.
inventory stuff.
All right. Just
It's inventory management time. It's time to manage that inventory. Manage
Coming
that
this summer to
inventory.
Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and PC, Dragon Age Origins, a non-stop fantasy adventure with a dark twist. Absolute excitement and thrills. You won't believe the mile a minute.
You're rude. Sell that. Keep that one. 11 damage. 12 damage. Sell that one. Alright, so you saw a brief glimpse of what you missed, and now
Riveting.
we're ready to go again. I got myself
Back on
down
the adventure.
to 54.
Lord of the Rings would have been a very
55.
different trilogy if, like, every 6 scenes, Legolas had to stop and reshuffle the shit in his backpack for, like, 15 minutes.
Nah,
of
they
screen
have
time.
scaling weapons. See, that's the great thing about Lord of the Rings dungeon mastering is like they have scaling weapons.
You don't do the weight thing, weight
Yeah.
distribution.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses.
You don't track
Is
ammo and you don't
yours.
do
My
weight,
bread
which is two
yours.
things that I
My
think
life is yours.
streamline the process a lot.
I just basically say like it has to be reasonable.
The only ammo you
and-
track is like specialty ammo.
Well, it's specialty ammo, like stuff that I homebrewed for you. That's like a special thing that you can get made, or if you've got like, you can't have like 8 javelins on you.
Yeah.
You can have 3 javelins. I'll give you 3, but 8, no. So like, if you want to have backups, you have a
walking
cart. But also, how quickly do I usually give y'all a cart?
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier. And also, it gives me opportunities to, have bandits attack you for a random encounter. Sorry, what? Just like a bunch of people with backpacks on who look heavily armed, you're not going to immediately attack those guys. But
Yeah.
if you see people with a cart,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, you got some shit in that cart. Remember that time I busted up your cart because you left it outside of a cave?
Yeah. It's like, did you do that to us?
Yes, I did.
Oh. It's,
greetings?
It's like every post-apocalyptic movie where someone has a shopping
Smile
cart
back.
just loaded with
Let
shit.
all repeat
Which
the
is how it would
chant
actually
of
be.
light.
Yes.
Only the
I would use a
word
shopping cart in the
dispels the
post-apocalypse to
darkness
carry all
upon
the
us.
shit.
Yes.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
What's a chanter?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
So if I wanted to thatch a roof, I talk to him. It's like a vow of silence then. He can't talk normally. Anything interesting on that board of yours? Farewell. So if I wanted to thatch a roof, I talk to him.
There's all sorts of things on his board. Even traveling sellswords sometimes turn in postings.
So we really can't... Oh, anything interesting on your board?
Champions of the just.
The job board. An integral part of every RPG. This is still around. There's a fucking job board in Far Cry.
Bandits, bandits everywhere, as transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware! The bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Brian's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, I like the seal. The seal looks way cooler on this one. Yeah. Took your chanter's board thing.
And Andraste came unto them, saying, though the danger great, the mountain high, have faith, for the Maker listens and smiles upon us.
Isn't that an Eric Clapton song?
About now.
Okay. So basically done this side. There is... Alright, do we want to go into the chantry first? Or do we want to go into the inn?
What do you think? You've played this before. Is the chantry the best place to go first? Or do you want to get some...
I think we should go to the inn.
Like every D&D campaign, you want to check in at the inn first.
I want to go to the inn.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the 2 of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear?
Yeah, it's just calling you out on why I'm leading right now when I'm the new recruit and you're in charge.
Very defensive.
Didn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die?
Is it because you have an arc about not wanting to be a leader and then becoming a leader because you're a king secretly?
Yeah, it might be that. You might have an arc.
Look at this Skyrim helmet.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What's going on here?
Ever since good King Kalen passed.
What's all this then?
What's all this then? Why are you coughing?
My hands full making sure refugees don't turn to...
You could have a thick
theft
Cockney
or
accent.
worse.
You don't know. You haven't heard your character. Well, no, you have because you chose those voices.
Well, I chose those voices and also I heard how my parents talk, so I probably don't have a Cockney accent.
Well, I don't know. You could be like fucking Hook's kid from Once Upon a Time.
Do you need any help?
Despite having no access to anyone with an accent even remotely like that, grew up with a very thick Cockney British accent.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Ooh, I got a note. Where's my note? I'm gonna take that. It's my chainmail now.
You're stealing from these people, these refugees. You're just
No.
taking their shit.
No, I'm. Shut up.
It's like Link. No payment is necessary. The job is its own reward. Now, excuse me, I'm going to rifle through all of your chests, drawers, break all your pots. You're gonna stand there in silence while I do it.
Well, I do it because I helped you. You're too awkward to say anything.
Yeah, it's like in Skyrim when you become friends with somebody and then you're just
And then you can just take all their stuff and you're like, oh, well, don't mind if I
anything you
do.
need. Help myself to everything I want, you said?
I'm going to take all your cheese wheels.
And then I'm going to sell them across the street. And then I'm going to wait 24 hours and sell them across the street.
I'm quite familiar with traps and the like. It's almost like I've picked things on the lead up to stuff that I know is going to help me.
Have you played this
these
before?
Quests. I'm quite familiar with traps and the like.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Okay, traps are a girl's best friend. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pit traps. Da-da-da. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Bear traps. Alright, let's go.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and
Look, another
frightened.
petty squabble to solve according to Morgan.
But what about my food?
Oh my
I
god.
said enough!
This Templar guy seems like he's got it covered, right?
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Hello? Can I... No, I can't talk to you? Okay, what about you? Can I talk
It's
to
the
you?
same thing.
That
Both
marshman
broken
stole
for
from
each
me.
other.
I know it.
The
Why don't you repeat
Marshman.
what he said? Well, nobody believes him when he says it.
Alright, let's... Ooh, what's this? What's this over here?
Or it was like, the carnage we left in the woods was horrifying. And she's like, the carnage we left in the woods was horrifying.
Oh my gosh, Sten, what are you wearing?
You aren't one of my captives.
Oh my god! That is not what
You
Sten usually
anymore than I have
wears.
the other humans. Leave me in peace.
Is that a Kunari? 'Cause
You're
they
a
didn't have
prisoner?
horns in this first
Yes.
game? They just look
That
like big
is
gray
the-
people?
this is the first Kunari you meet in universe. He is a Sten, so his name is Sten. You're a prisoner? Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten.
Oh, what are you wearing?
Despite all his
vanguard of
rage,
the
he's still
Kunari
just a
peoples.
Kunari in a cage.
I am Trita. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters
Oh,
little
there we
now,
go.
I will
Nope,
die
it's a little
soon
more.
enough.
Nope.
This is a proud.
There's a
and
real thing going on
powerful
with clothes in
creature,
this game where it
trapped
can't
as
decide what
prey
anybody's
for the
wearing at any
Darkspawn.
one time.
If you cannot see a use for him, I
Or like
suggest
the clothes are in
releasing him for
layers, but only
mercy's
some
sake
layers
alone.
like show up.
Mercy?
It's what's called a
I
capsule
wouldn't have
wardrobe.
expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you do to end up in there?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
And who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Oof, that's horrible.
Did you do
I
that?
agree.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
Oh, if you feel guilty about the murder, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
How long have you been here?
20 days now.
Wah!
I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
Whoa.
he's
That's
dead
a
by
long time
starvation.
to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
Oh, okay. Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture.
I waited for several days until the knights arrived,
Why?
because I wished to.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help me defend the land against the Blight. I am on a quest of great importance. What do you care so long as you're free? I don't know. You can help me defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising.
Hey.
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill.
Fucking rude!
True.
Would the revered mother let you free?
I told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Alright. I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
He's like, I'm not going anywhere. You know where I'll be.
Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
You make a very good point, but you don't need to preach to me, Tamara, about the Chantry. Oh, my dog's face was through my tummy. That was weird. Because I do not agree with them. However,
we have a whole videos on that, actually. If you check out our channel, we have episodes 1 and 2 of Tamara Talks, Mages versus the Chantry.
Yes.
Where Tamara goes into her reasons for defending a terrorist.
Not my full reasons. And I do not defend what Anders did. I very clearly said he blew up children, and I do not like that. So thank you.
Yeah, but check out that video. You'll be able to find a link to it at the end of this video or in the description.
Let's go to the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inn time. Time to go to the inn.
First enemies we kill are giant rats. Now we're going to the inn. You know what the thing about an inn in a D&D campaign is? A lot of people are like, oh, you're a hack if you start or have like your characters frequently in an inn. But I find it's the fact that like everybody has like a common idea of what a medieval inn looks like from fantasy and literature and stuff. So instead of having to like describe the area top to bottom, you can just be like, "Hey, we're in an inn," and everybody will be like, "Oh, I know what that looks like. I know where."
Yeah, it's a good starting point for people's brains.
Because like you don't, if you like are fucking a poet and you can perfectly describe every location in like 5 sentences, then yeah, go for it. Don't use an inn.
Yeah, I've never started in an inn, but like usually my home bases are inns.
Well, because an inn is also like, it's a good place for when you want to focus on the plot and talk about stuff. You don't have to spend a lot of mental capital on like
where we are and why we're doing it. Yeah. I also find it helps to make maps, and then that helps people. We're talking a lot about Dungeons and Dragons this episode.
This is a very Dungeons and Dragons-esque episode.
So Liliana has come to help us talk to these gentlemen who are accusing us of being traitors. I'm going to say, let's talk about this before things get out of hand.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk.
Why are you always
Take the
lying?
warden into custody.
I always
Kill the
lying.
sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Oh, you're gonna kill the sister? No, don't do that. Well, I guess I will.
It's a bar fight.
Bar fight. Gonna do that bar fight. Oh my gosh, Alistair.
God damn.
You're having a rough time, man. I gotta get his fucking health up. Swoop.
All right, you've won.
They've learned their lesson.
I like how that happens in this game. I like how you get to a point in the battle, and if they're not like a psychopath or somebody who just straight wants to die, they're like, "Hey, man, you're gonna murder me. Can we stop and talk about it for a second? I'm way more open to it."
Ooh, Chris, we're gonna do something badass. Are you ready? So here are my options. I don't want them reporting to Loghain. The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kaelin. Loghain did. They aim to butcher us. They deserve no mercy. Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened. He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him. He'll have to do better than this.
I would say, like, we know.
Yeah, the Grey Wardens know what really happened. That's going to threaten him more than physical violence threats because
the
it's like,
physical
the
violence
truth,
threats would
though.
reinforce what he's telling people about the Grey Wardens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
Yeah.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
It's all right. I was happy to save your life. I appreciate what you tried to do. So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that? It's time for me to leave. And who are you anyhow? I'm gonna say I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the chapel here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Is there something you wanted from me? What does that mean? I am Trina. A pleasure. I like introducing myself to people.
Liliana, do we see her in any of the other Dragon Age games?
Yes, you see her in the third one.
In Inquisition.
In Inquisition.
Is she the Spy Master?
She is the Spy Master.
Wow, yeah.
I'm sorry, sister, but you are very mistaken. Why so eager to come with us? I will need help, that's true, and just what help would you be to me? Lie, these men were mistaken. I'm no Grey Warden. I will need help, that's true.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
The Maker is on my side? Welcome aboard, then. Right, I believe this is where I back away slowly. Can you elaborate? I'm gonna say, can you elaborate? Because while I am a devout, Andrastian...
It's always a little suspicious when someone's like, I have a direct line to God.
Yeah, can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
Oh.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it's offered. I need more than prayers, I'm afraid. You feel sorry for the people? Help them here. I don't need your help, sister. I'm taking the help. Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought. Thank you.
Both of you are so mean to Liliana. You turn into wolves. Maybe, back off what is and isn't possible. Sorry, dog. But don't worry. I'm not gonna just abandon you.
I'll stick with someone who can speak.
Hey. Do 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 do. Oh, is it? Oh, because I'm so zoomed out. I killed one of their dudes.
Yeah, that's why they said stop, because they're like, you killed one of us. That was Doug.
You're gonna make more trouble?
Sister's
about all we can stand in Lothering now.
I'm sorry about this mess. I'm not here to make trouble. And what if I am? I'm sorry about this mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start
This is like a Mos Eisley cantina.
Okay.
Right, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Yeah, I can see that. What do you know about the caged Kunari outside the village?
That monster killed 3 families, torn them up like a beast. The cage is too good for him. But it's the Chantry's idea of mercy.
Have you heard any rumors?
There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where Andraste's sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that?
Oh, shit.
The urn holding her ashes is a myth. And yet these knights
a myth.
Say they were sent to find it anyhow to
hear that, Chris? It's a myth.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Are Lehman's ill? Mm-mm.
If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any of us thought. Anything else I can get you?
Wow. Who were those men I fought exactly?
When Sten Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
No. Yes, it is.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Sten says. My grandfather served.
Aw.
It's safe with me. What can I get you then?
I don't suppose you have any rooms?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
I'll be going.
Speed your way.
Yeah, so this place is actually packed, which is fun, because usually when they say that a place is packed, it's not actually all that packed.
The PC version makes it a little bit more densely populated.
Yeah, they got a bit more people in here. Take all.
I wonder what it is that makes it so that you can squeeze more power out of a console, because like this was an early PlayStation 3 game, and when you compare this to say a later period PlayStation 3 game, there is a difference in quality, like a remarkable difference in quality. And I wonder if it's because like they get better at coding, or
probably
if the technology to compress it gets better.
That's probably what it is. Like we're making leaps and bounds and stuff all the time.
I know, but like the hardware doesn't change, which is the interesting thing. Like I think the 360 PS3 console generation was one of the longest ones, and definitely one of the ones where they squeezed the most power out of those consoles by the end.
You did?
Wow. Yeah, I think that it's probably a combination of they got better at coding and like their machines got better at actually doing the work, which makes the work look better.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and there is like a huge difference. Don't worry, I'm not here for long.
Yeah, save it.
Once I get a camp, this will be way easier. I said once I have a camp, this will be way easier. Let's see what Barlin's quest is. Now that we've done our inventory management time.
Yes, more thrilling inventory management.
So fun. Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking.
Do you have any poison? Poison for rats.
Good cord for poison.
Rat poison.
Specifically large rats, human-shaped. Any rats that look like this.
You know, it's really funny because you're not far off. And any idea where I could get ingredients?
In the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Farewell. Alright. I think I have some traps now, because I made some traps while we were doing inventory management time. Oops, I'm Alistair still. I was doing his herbalism thing.
Tamara, you're inside Alistair.
Oh, no.
Salacious.
Should I do, like, every body swap movie, and the very first thing I should do is look down his pants?
Yeah, and then you go, nice.
They always say that, though.
Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it yet, he says.
What's to do? I thought you killed them.
Easier said than done. Mages pick a fine time to go turning into demons, I tell you.
Okay, wow. A lot of stuff is getting talked about early on in Lothering. It's very interesting. Okay.
I see why young Tamara like this. All the foreshadowing.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
Oh.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
Oh, it is pretty interesting.
To you, perhaps.
Nah, I know your mother. Your mother's story is much more interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
What you are doing is illegal.
Books somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
They really bristle at each other, but I think the key is that they give as good as they get.
If you didn't get with Alistair, do you think Morgan would?
Well. Oh, okay. I guess I'm solving this problem too.
Feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague.
Oh my God, guy.
Please,
chill out. Yeah, you're scaring me. Whoa! Oh my God, guy.
This guy's pretty
chill out.
It is already amongst us. This woman bears
Oh.
their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills
It's really got good hand motion.
Wow, guy.
This is another BioWare character BioWare likes.
The crazy guy who's
Screamy
not
preacher
really
guy,
crazy,
yeah.
and he's like...
This dude's on Taurus
speaking
screaming
truth.
about aliens being filth, and then he's in Mass Effect 2 screaming about
the Reapers and how they're all gonna die, which, like, you're not far off. And then there's this guy. Yeah, they do like this guy. Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend
Oh,
on
gosh.
my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
Why?
This minion
Stop!
is the first of those who will destroy us.
Punch him in the mouth.
No. You waste my time. Continue ranting if you must. That's enough. This ends now. You poor man. What happened to you? Don't be fooled. Darkspawn can be defeated. You poor man. What happened to you?
My family. My clan. Those creatures butchered them all.
Your eyes are weird.
But we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
My father's dead.
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
I'm sorry for your loss. Scaring these people won't get her back. You're not honoring her death by acting like this. I'm sorry for your loss.
I should not have gone.
You're pulling Karamo and just getting him to
He
cry.
was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Oh gosh, man. Persuade. There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right.
These people, the persuasions in this always seem so limited because they're just one sentence.
But also, I'm very persuasive
my-
because
it's-
I know how
it's like,
BioWare
my
games
life is
do.
ruined. Everything is terrible. We're all gonna die. Hey, you, buck up. You're right.
Don't be sad. You're right. I shouldn't be sad. Also, I loved your little Queer Eye reference there. Okay, so I solved that guy's problem. Hi, Sir Maron.
Again, Sister Liliana.
Thank you, Sir
Queer eye for the
Oh,
Theta
Sir
Sky.
Maron. We took this scruffy dog lord and made him into a lord of dogs. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not clever enough to write that line. Who's in charge of this chantry? Did you know there were bandits on the highway? Can you tell me anything about the caged Kunari? Have you heard any news? Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Why didn't you do it? Can
Yeah,
you
it
tell
doesn't seem
me?
like it was hard.
Can you tell me anything about the caged Kunari? It took me like 5 minutes.
Revered mother
It took
from
me
there a
more
few
time
months
to
back.
reboot the game after I
Dead soon
crashed
enough.
than to solve that problem. Who's in charge of this chantry?
Revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Brian heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay. Have you heard any
Not
news?
since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
All right, goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
Whee! Inside we go. Oh,
Thank you, fire truck.
There's a fire truck.
It's
That's
gone
a
now.
nice fire truck. Oh, now our
It started
birds
the
are
birds.
screaming at the fire truck because the birds think the fire trucks and the ambulances are their friends.
Yes, and the ambulance will constantly get the bird started. So.
All right, the birds have been silenced and we are back. Let's see what we're doing. Questies? Any questies? Oh, hello.
No sign of the main horde.
Big
We are
old
the only
pair
hope
of questies.
protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
See, like, that's the thing, is not all of the Templars are terrible shitbags.
Hashtag not all Templars.
And so, like, this guy is trying to protect the village, even though he is the only guy left to protect the village. So, like, you're fighting a losing battle, but he's gonna try anyway, because he's a good dude.
Like,
Yes, my lady.
He's like one of those,
Who might
like,
you?
generals that's told to pull out and sticks around.
You can call me Trina. I'm not gonna advertise my Grey Warden
commander of Lothring's
stuff.
remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
No, I'm not.
Then what might I do for you?
I'm hoping you can help me. I'm a Grey Warden. No. No, I'm not that one. What can you tell me about the imprisoned Kunari, about those bandits outside the village?
Maker's breath.
I like starting with that.
Yeah,
It's
hey,
like, I helped.
I fixed up a thing.
Oh, okay. So he says, how many times must we drive them off? So he's been actively driving them off, and they've been coming back. One less. I drove them off myself.
Indeed, they're gone.
Yeah, they are.
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
Okay.
That's an impressive
Thank you, guy
feat
with
indeed.
Alistair's haircut.
Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
Sure.
Certainly. Thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing.
Quests.
The Chanters
He
Quests.
just calls them quests.
He just called them
Unless there's
quests.
something else you need.
The job posting boards on the internet were just called quest boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Would you like to quest at Best Buy 2 days a week for?
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us.
Yeah, see,
I
like,
will stay
this
as long
guy's
as I
trying
need.
his best.
No.
This guy's
Unless there's something
legitimately
else you
making
need.
an effort to save people. I need some
If the matter
information.
is important, certainly.
What can you tell me about the imprisoned Kunari?
The revered mother leads this flock.
Oh,
merely
whoops, I clicked the
command
wrong
her
one.
Templars.
I clicked 2.
Normally, our role is to protect
You
the
had that.
Chantry
You've had that problem
and
a
seek
couple
out
times.
unsanctioned
Yes.
magic. For now,
It's not
it is
a
all we
big
can do
problem.
to
It's
help
not a
the
big
innocent.
problem. It's more just I'm clicking the wrong button.
Mm-hmm.
And if you found an unsanctioned
Let us
mage?
pretend that I was such a mage. What?
She
would you
said
do
with
to
her
me?
big old magic staff and
I
magical
have
robes.
no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
Okay. Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt, preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
I'm gonna go then.
Travel safely.
Cool.
And may the Maker watch over you.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to the revered mother. We're gonna get Sten out. And then Sten's gonna join our buds. Ooh! Sir Donald.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Huh?
Not
They
yet.
can't hug because
No thanks
character
to
models
Turn
can't
Logain.
physically interact on this one.
No, they can't hug. No hugging.
Straight soon
There-
enough.
So much would clip and
Side
merge.
hugs only.
Why are you here?
So much would
Our
clip
only
and
hope
merge.
now is a miracle.
Yeah, it would be
Every
bad.
knight of Redcliffe
You
has
become
gone in
one
search of
person.
The urn of sacred ashes.
Oh.
Andraste's ashes
Dude,
are said
like,
to cure any illness.
Character models touch
But I
each
fear
other.
we
I
are
guess
chasing a
in
favour,
Mass Effect
with
1,
each
but I
day
guess
my
Mass
hope
Effect 1
dims.
was being made by a different team, while this was also being made.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Terran Logain.
Whatever the reason, the Owl won't be seeing anyone until he's recovered.
He's
I don't
sick.
like the sound of that. We should see Al-Eamon for ourselves and find out what's happening.
You can travel to Redcliffe if you like. Perhaps he has recovered. Or perhaps his son might assist you. If nothing else, I am certain
his
you would
son.
be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Okay, so you don't know why you're looking for the ashes. Oh, your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would
Who
never
was
have
Sir
known
Henrik
otherwise.
again?
The dead guy we found on the road right in front of those bandits.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
the
that was
Templar.
Sir Henrik. I'm sorry about your friend. I drove off the bandits that killed him. I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So he's looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Let's find out about that. Tell me more about the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Tell me more about ashes.
Tell me more about Andraste.
Tell me more about the concept of organized religion.
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore.
I'm not going to talk to you
Nothing
about
I
it.
have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than
I'd
a
like
quest
to
of
ask you something
desperation.
else.
With Henrik
Okay,
gone,
bye.
I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar
yeah.
his note mentions. But I must go.
Oh yeah, his
again,
note
my lady.
mentioned a scholar
been
by the
most
name
helpful.
of Brother Genitivi. So, I wonder if that guy will come up. All right, well, I helped Henrik. I got his kind of your dead message to people. Ooh, I'm gonna steal from the chantry. This is mine now. Oh, key required. Boo. I assume all of these need a key. Whatever. Where is the lady I have to talk to? Ooh, steal this from the chantry. Yeah, take all.
I'm taking all your shit.
I'm taking all your shit. It's all mine now. Alright, let's talk to this lady. Let's get Sten. I want Sten. Something to steal? No?
You could say you had a Sten infection.
No, I couldn't say that. Or I could, but I'm not going to.
If you get really intimate on him, are you a stenographer?
I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I put her in
recognize
armor.
Your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Fuck your chantry.
What tithe is acceptable? Hey, I'm a devout, remember?
Right, yeah.
Very well. 30 silver it is.
You're a devout Androstian. You're not. That doesn't necessarily mean you endorse the chantry.
Well, I'm gonna have an arc about it where, like, I start to realize, like, oh, the chantry is maybe not like so hot, and this is gonna be the start of it with Sten.
Told stories.
I want to talk about Sten, the Canary you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to release him? What did he do? What if this causes an incident with his people? I want him freed. I might have a use for him. Never mind. What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Did he have like a Wolverine freakout?
What would make him do such a thing?
He would not say, though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Not if they're Darkspawn. I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are...
You just met her.
Times, Your
No,
Reverence.
she knows Liliana.
With us, the Canary might do some good.
No, she said you know your friend better than I.
Well, she does know me better than her.
Yeah, she met her in whole like 20 minutes ago.
And I was nice to that guy.
To his cage and make
Look,
her
see,
watch
she
over
gives
you.
the key to Liliana and not to
Your
me.
Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Thanks, Liliana. This is why I brought her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, yeah. Also, I gave you money, and that's all I need from you, is I gave you some money. Can I get this? Can I open it? Boo! Oh, wow.
Crafting. There's a thing about crafting.
Crafting. The herbalism, potion making, and trap making skills allow you to mix potions. Yeah, I know. All right. So, we're going to go get Sten, and then that will basically complete part 1 of Lothering. I feel like we're going to be able to do Lothering in 2 parts.
Nice.
So I'm going to go get Sten, and then we'll do next episode. We'll do all the quests that we just got. The quest from the quest board. In fact, let's check the quest board real quick. Nope. No available quests at this time. All right. To Sten. I like Lothering, actually. I'm noticing everything looks way better.
Certainly not.
Oh.
I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light.
I like how
You know these
Alistair was,
things
like,
exist.
clearly listening.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent
I like all this
design
like
by some absentee father figure.
party
So if
dialogue
Orand
stuff that doesn't
a happy
like that really
coincidence
only
that we
happens
are
in
all
Mass
here.
Effect in the
Attempting to
elevators
impose
and maybe
chaos
like
is
later in
futile.
Mass Effect 2 and stuff.
No, it's more in Mass Effect 3. Oh, Sten's clothing's freaking out again.
That. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Oh yeah, it
Yours
is. I
apparently
just noticed.
being
It's
to
like
bother
black,
me.
black,
Rude.
white.
You wish something more of me?
I have a key to open your cage.
Confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Yeah, well, she agreed to release
So
you into my
be it.
custody.
Set me free and I will follow you against the blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
So it is done.
Just swings
I
open.
will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead you to your atonement, and if you annoy me and I decide to kill you? Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us. I don't want your help. You're free to go. Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
I bet that cage stanks.
Yeah, I bet you want some food and water, right? You're probably very hungry.
Oh, look, my dog's got weird coloring on him now, too. Sten, stop infecting my dog. I'm gonna stick with who I have right now. Or should I?
Sten by the wayside.
Yeah, well.
Maybe Sten doesn't have horns because he like cut them off or shaved them off like Hellboy.
Actually, they retcon it later to say that the reason why he doesn't have horns is it's like a genetic thing, but it makes him like revered or like special among the Kunari, which is really funny because you see if you take him with you to the Fade, you see a flashback of him and the rest of his unit, and none of them have horns. So it was just a unit of special guys.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of special guys in a
hornless.
unit. The hornless unit.
Doesn't that impose human-based beauty standards? Wouldn't they be the opposite, where if their horns were more big and elaborate, they'd be like, yeah, you're better?
I don't know how much they feel about beauty standards. The only one who seems to have any sex at all is,
Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yes. Freddie Prinze Jr. That's not his name. His name's the
That's the
Iron
actor's
Bull.
name.
It's the Iron Bull. That's his name. Where's that lady? I just want to see if I can give her traps. Because I may... Oh, her outfit's freaking out, too.
Make any traps?
I have the traps for you. Oh, there we go. Yep, now it's...
Oh my god, her stomach's like disappearing.
All right, thank you.
This has been fun.
Thanks for the traps. I feel safer already.
Yay! Just handing in a couple little quests. Because I'm here. Elder Miriam.
Finding herbs in the woods.
Yes, I did. I found them. You could have warned me about the danger. I'm just going to say yes, I did.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thank you.
Nice.
See, I've already made back that money I gave to the Chantry. All right. So, that is the end of the episode. We're going to cut it here before we start doing all the actual quests in Lothering. We're going to go find that kid's mom.
Yeah.
We're going to go... What were the other ones we were going to do? Kill those bandits. We're going to go kill those bandits. And
we have 2 new companions, Sten and Liliana.
Yes, and we got Sten and Liliana, and they are on Team Us
I'm
now.
curious to know more about why Sten killed all those people, like if he went berserk or something.
Oh, don't worry. When we go to the camp, I will talk to him at length about it. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Tamara Plays Dragon Age Origins. We will be back next week. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and hit the little bell thing so that you get notifications and you can find out when we upload stuff. And thank you so much for being a part of this. I love you.
Yes, be who you are and stay safe. Bye.
Bye.